Hi, I'd like to welcome students into CIT85, HTML and CSS, and this is the spring 2024 semester. Okay, the welcome video that's listed below there is actually from last semester, so it's very up to date, and there's really, everything in there is still relevant and still true. But in this video, I just wanted to give you the welcome for this semester because there are a few things that are going to be looking a little bit different, and just more than anything to welcome you into the current semester. Because I know for me, sometimes when I take a course and I'm looking at content that's recorded a different semester, I feel like it's not targeted to me individually, and that's not the idea with a course like this. I look forward to getting to know you. The next thing you'll do once you finish with this short video is actually go watch that one, because that one has more of the detail of getting you started in the course. So what's going to look different for this semester? Well, one of the things, as I talk about there, is that we're going to use Dave Gray's content from YouTube, so completely free course, no textbook you have to buy. But in that last semester, the fall 2023 semester, was the first time I had used this content. That's why I say this is version 2 of going through this course setup the way I have it. And so I wasn't completely sure how much of the content I would use. So this semester, now that I've had that experience, I will tell you that we use, I think, about 85% of the HTML, and we used about 70% of the CSS because there's just so much content inside of there, okay? Which is a good thing, because I think it gives you then a pathway to continue learning, in this topic. Now, having said that, the other thing I just want to say coming into the semester is that last semester I did have experience with some students coming into a course like this where, and this is something we've grappled with as the program, as the web developer program, is because we don't make the class before this, the CIT82, which is Introduction to Web Development. We don't make that a requirement for this class because oftentimes there are people from the industry, or people just want this skill. They're not interested in the whole program. Or the other thing that can happen is students look at a class like this and they're trying to kind of fill things in on their schedule and like, hey, that sounds like a fun class. For whatever your reasons of being here now, great. Just know that this class is a very, very important class for students in the program, and therefore it has a certain amount of rigor to it. And rigor just means there's a certain amount of work that's going to if you've never been in one of my classes, somebody who's already been here could tell you that there's just a certain amount of work that you're going to have to do every week with coding. There's a certain skill acquisition that you will need to do and then demonstrate, okay? Now, I don't say this to in any way discourage anyone for coming in. I just want you to know, coming into a course like this, the importance it is in the program, and that how we've made a decision not to require 82 for you to take 85, which is this course. And sometimes the downsides of that are the students come in not really understanding some concepts that they kind of have to quickly come up to speed. And one of them is this local dev environment, the last thing, matter of fact, the next thing you'll do in the list. So this video for this semester is really just to kind of hopefully set the tone. Reach out to me if you have any questions about that. But I'm glad you're here for whatever your reasons. I hope you look forward to learning as much as we do, getting to know each other. We learn together, and then we learn separately, and then we come back together to look at some of our finished product, which should be fun. But I just want to set that tone. So really the objective for you now is actually to go watch that video right there, okay? Which will go over this course content, the bullet points I have here, and help you get the next step going. All right, glad you're here. Continue on.